Hi guys, Gil of Camppatton Family Compound here. It's a beautiful morning and we're going to continue our battle with drought. So stick around and hopefully you'll learn something new. Hi guys, so I'm waiting for Andrew to move his car. I'm going to do a little work on this thing here right here. So what going to do is, the problem is this is the most used hydrant around. There'll be a line that runs out to their garden and they'll be watering at least twice a day. There's a line that goes to the drip system on the lilac, and there's another line that goes to the sprinklers, the lawn sprinkler out here. So I got, diverters and stuff to go on, or splitters to go on here. But I don't want this going on and off, on, off, on, off, on, off several times during the day. At $100+ a pop for the hydrant, plus the labor of digging it out and everything else, I'm going to do something a little bit different here. So I'm going to take this off. I'm going to replace that with a ball valve. I already got it taped up and ready to go. And so what this will do is, when I get it, I'll tighten it up here in a second, this will stay on. And they just do the ball valve on and off each time. The ball valve costs $14. This costs $114. I'd rather replace this a couple times than this once. Heck, I'd rather replace this 10 times over the years than this once. So, put this back on here, and we will tighten this up. Let's try to turn there. Put the big wrench on here to hold this in place. Come on, get in there. One's tight. This one here tight. Okay. Now, do a quick test here. Sure, no leaky here. All right, no leaky. Now, I just need to replace the hose adapter that was on here. Don't have to have quite so big a wrenches now to hold this in place. Wrong way. And we're almost done. Okay. All right, that's done. This goes on. The other neat thing about this I just realized, with this extension lowering stuff down, this instead of being up here being yanked on. This goes right down here and it's a lot closer to the ground. Okay. And the other side, I put another double splitter. And that does the sprinkler and the drip system hose. Okay. Alrighty. And then I just leave that on. Turn this on. And then this, there goes the water to their, turn that off. Alrighty. That's it. Let's go back to the electrical. Hi guys. So, I'm trying to battle drought here on the homestead. We have several rows of lilacs here that have been planted. Some of the lilacs were planted near the irrigation ditch, and when I installed pipe on it, they weren't getting all the free water they were getting all the time, and so they're struggling a little bit. They're having to send in deep roots down. Some of the other areas, like right here, is farther away from the irrigation ditch, and so their roots went a little bit deeper. But even still, they're affected by the fact that the water's not soaking out through all the ground around here, because there are several layers of sand that the water was traveling through. So to help these, I just picked this up this morning. Let's see if I get it down here so it shows it. There we go. All right, so I just installed this. It is a automatic timer with a manual setting on it as well. It's battery powered. It's by Orbitz. I got it at Home Depot. I don't know whether it's going to work or not. That's what we're going to be testing here. I set the time on it, and I set it to water for every day for 2 hours. And it's hooked up to a soaker hose, and the soaker hose runs along the base of all the lilac here, going down here and turns and goes across to the ones on the other side. So that's working, except the batteries I put in there, all of a sudden it's saying, oh, low batteries. So I'm going to have to find some brand new batteries and get these recharged. These are rechargeables in here right now, and it's been what, 3 years since I bought that package of rechargeables. So they were supposed to be fully charged. The rest of them have been working, but so anyways, so that's the one thing I got to work on. The other thing I got several of. No, and the reason I got an automatic one like that, because that's often an area where my daughter and son-in-law don't go, so they're not going to be over there much to turn it on and off. But in some of the other areas where they go a lot, I picked up this also by Orbitz. It's a mechanical timer, and basically you can set it for anywhere from 0 to 120 minutes just by giving it a crank here, turning it up, turning it down, adjusting your time. You can turn it down, it's on 0, you can turn it to manual watering, and it just sits there and it just goes until you turn it off. All right, so I have one of these installed already, and that's what I've been using for this sprinkler over here, where this one here. Now you recognize this area. This is where I dug the trench across here, ran up and connected to the electrical, ran the water and the electrical down to the Connex down there, the cargo container. So right now I have one timer on this setup here. So I have the lilac right there. I have a soaker hose on them, but right now it's just sorry, let's move this over here so you can see a little better here. It's gonna be a little crooked. Let's set this way here. There we go, and aim it down a little bit here. Do I got that right? Yeah. Okay, so as you can see here, I already got the one on right now. So turn that off. That's been running all night. I just put that in. So I'm going to put this here on here. This is how easy to install it is. This hose here. And it goes in just like that. Now, and put it on for 15 minutes just to test it here. Everything there is on. So let's go take a look and see if it's running over here. It should be, since the other one worked just fine. And let's get to a spot here where we can actually pick it up and check it here. And yeah, I see water dripping there. So that one's working. Now I got 2 more to install, and some other work to do on the fixtures like I did with the one back here. So today's, like I said, today's a battle and drought, getting everything set up to take care of itself here. One of the things I'm gonna have to do here, and I'll show you again like I did on the other one. All right, this fitting here, oh, come on, balance, there we go. What I'm gonna do is I'm gonna take this iron pipe thread by garden hose adapter out of here, and I'm going to install a brass nipple. Put this up here. And I make these packages for simple things, so hard that, you know, make them child-proof, but it's like, wait a minute, this is not a danger to a child. So I'm going to put this nipple in there. Then I'm going to install the ball valve here. There we go. So I'll install the ball valve, and then I'll put that adapter back on the bottom, and then I'll put the splitter on it for the 2 different hoses here. So I'm going to put one of those here, and I got one more of those to go down over by the garden shed. Oops. Back there. And we'll do the same thing, because right now the one at the garden shed is hooked up to the sprinklers I've been doing for the lawn over there on the garden hose, and I want to do the same thing for the put another hose on a hose here to get this area right here next to the house here. So there. So got the other one for the other one, and so I got to go get wrenches and Teflon tape, and I'll be back in a minute, or back in a second for you, and I'll get it all. We'll start working on this. All right, so got all the supplies out here. Go ahead and get this pulled off of here. All right, get that one off. Put this stuff here together real quick. Put Teflon tape on it. As I said before, screwing on is going clockwise, so that's the direction I want to wrap the tape on. I wrap the tape so it's pulling off as it tightens it up there. There we go. Start a little bit down low so it's, okay. And then do the same thing on the other side. There. Put it there. Around, overlap it. 2, 3 passes. And screw that into here. And final thing is the adapter again, same thing. And all that good. Put that back in the bag. And tighten this up real quick. Oh, I need to go get something I forgot. Needed a small wrench. The manufacturer, when they put this adapter in there, did not use any, oh, turn a little bit here so you can see me better. They did not use any type of sealant. They used just pure force. They really cranked it in. That's how come I would use the pipe wrench to get it out, because the crescent wrench just won't bite on it tight enough. Tries to round the corners off of the fitting. So let's get up here. Let's get this thing here put in. And their quality on their threads is not all that good, even with Teflon tape. Wow, I don't trust that. You see what's going on here. That's going to be interesting on this one. Well, I guess that's what I get for buying stuff made in China. Tighten up. Okay. Let's see what this here does here. Thing's trying to twist again. Maybe it's just that adapter. Maybe I should have gone to Ace Hardware like I did on the last one. Home Depot. Might lock down on there tight. Sometimes I just like to roll around on the fitting. There we go, that's right where I want it. Okay, so got that there, that there. Let's see what happens when I turn this on. Any leaks up above? No leaks, hey! And then I got, double check that. Okay, so I got the adapter here, or the splitter to go on the adapter. Turn it this way. Actually, turn it this way. There we go. All right, then the timer. Actually, maybe I put this straight on the down or downward one. Yeah. There we go. If that's it there, let me grab this. Where did I put it? Oh, right here. Okay, I'm not sure when the camera shut off, but so I got all the valves installed. I put on a Y splitter here, installed the timer, hooked it up to a garden hose, to a sprinkler over there. So I'm going to turn it on now. And okay. It's getting some water out there now until I can get some better sprinklers set up. And as the timer runs down, yep, it turns off automatically. Cool. All right, let's go work on the next one. All right, guys. Going to take a little break here. I'm going to split this video into two because it's getting over 40 minutes. So this is end of part one of hooking up the hoses and hydrants with timers. All right, so if you haven't had a chance to subscribe, please go ahead and click on that little red subscribe button down below. When it turns gray, that little bell will appear. Click on the bell. That means you'll get notifications of it next time we post a video. Also, give a thumbs up. That lets Facebook know that you actually like the video and you want to see more like them. Also lets me know that too. And don't forget, share it with friends, families, coworkers that might be interested in this type of stuff. And because, hey, knowledge is good. Share it, right? And remember, in a hot summer day like today, stay hydrated, all right? Bye.